Welcome back, everybody, to Persona 5 Royal. We just took down Madarame in the last one. Let's continue on with some level ups.
I leveled up.
Ooh, did I gain 2 level ups there?
Check out this new skill.
This new skill suits me. Whoa, a new move!
Nice.
I'd like to try this skill soon.
And finally, he gets a multi-target. That isn't physical, that is.
No one cares for true art. All they want are easily recognizable brands. I'm a victim in this too. Wouldn't you agree?
No.
Excuses now?
The art world revolves around money after all. You can't rise up without any money. Yusuke, you understand, don't you? Being a poor artist is truly miserable. I just didn't want to return to that life.
A fiend like you has no right to speak about the world of art. You're done for. Along with this whole wretched world!
No, please! Just don't kill me!
Return to yourself in reality and confess your crimes. All of them.
You're not going to kill me?
Swear it!
All right. What about the other one, though? The one with the black mask.
Black Mask? What do you mean? Who?
A black mask? Wait, who's he talking about? It can't be. There was another intruder besides us within this palace?
There's no time. Hurry!
Don't forget the treasure.
Get on!
Hey, Yusuke, what should I do?
Put an end to all this and use your own artwork for once.
Yusuke!
No, wait, please! Yusuke!
Did this to yourself, Madarame.
The destination has been deleted.
It would be bad if people started getting suspicious of us. We should leave at once.
Yusuke, come on.
Right. Goodbye, Sensei.
I guess the mission was a success. All that's left is to see if he had a change of heart or not. Ah, so bitter. Why'd you get it black?
The Sayuri.
You're not gonna get all teary-eyed and say stuff like, Mom, are ya?
To think that this painting was the source of Madarame's distorted desires. The only saving grace is that my mother won't know of what transpired.
The genuine painting at his atelier has been altered after all. Ironic as it may be, this one here is her true self-portrait now.
It's a wonderful painting. And although it took some time, it's in your hands now, Yusuke.
I'm thankful for it. However, it's impossible for this painting to be acknowledged by society anymore.
Was Sayori your mom's name?
No. I doubt it's the name of any woman in particular. I bet it was to make it more mysterious. Just a part of Madarame's foolish staging.
Well, it would have been obvious that he plagiarized it if he had used the real name.
So, this is my mother. There's no way that I would remember her face clearly, but I was right about the rush of emotion I felt when I saw this painting.
Stop that! You're so vulgar, Ryuji.
So, what are you gonna do now? We're gonna keep targeting big shots.
Why do you do such things?
It's to get back at scumbags and, like, society in general. I also want to give courage to the people that are suffering because of selfish adults.
Courage, huh? What good does that do? You mean the courage to stand up for themselves, correct? Will acquiring that make them happy?
Probably.
Yeah, there's no knowing whether it'll turn out good for everyone or not. Still, we won't know unless we give it a try.
In other words, it all depends on the person, hmm? The
Absolutely.
same can be said about myself right now. I also suffered because of an adult's selfish act. Moreover, if we investigate these palaces, it may expand my artistic repertoire.
You really only think about art, huh? You're impressive.
Well, I won't take part in any inelegant plans, all right?
No worries, I've got us covered. Plus, we have a rule that says we always have to decide on a target unanimously.
How about it, Joker? We can give our calling cards a lot more oomph if we have Yusuke on our team.
He would make a great member.
I will try and live up to those expectations.
At any rate, I'm curious. Another intruder besides us, huh?
That is a bit
Our
worrying.
only clue's a black mask, so that doesn't necessarily mean it's just one person, right?
But there's no way to check anymore. The palace is gone.
I'll try probing Madarame. I may be able to learn something from him.
Are you sure? I mean,
I'll contact you all if anything turns up.
we should probably exchange our contact info with you then.
An artist and a phantom thief. Well, it seems I'll be engaging in 2 trades from here on. Very well. You only live once, after all. Still, the incident about this other intruder does concern me a little.
Not only have we dealt with our second big target, we even have a new addition to the team. Goodness, things are going so well.
We can't get too cocky.
That's true. Still, let's honestly be happy about it right now. But I have to say, you sure are something special. This is our 5th Persona user. It'll help broaden our battle strategies as well. Besides, having an eye for beauty is a must for Phantom Thieves. We're lucky to have Yusuke. An artist is a talent you rarely come across. I mean, he is a bit strange, but still. An artist, huh? What kind of person do you think I was? There's no way I'd turn out to be some bad guy in the end, right?
Could be
It's so
worse. You could
engrossed
just
with
be
the
a giant
embodiment of
talking
human
bear.
desires. And that's not all. When it comes to the metaverse, I'm the only one who can transform into a car. I'm special, but it's still odd. Who could I actually be?
A human?
You really think so? What a half-assed answer. Well, there's no way a dashing, honorable rogue like me could be evil. A man who saves those in trouble in the West, while punishing evildoers who may lurk in the East. A man who chastises people that smoke inside in the South, while saving bullied cats in the North. A man who has a sturdy body, and vows to always do one good deed a day, be it rain or shine.
I think you're romanticizing
I'm
it
that
too
kind
much.
of ideal person. Or so I hope. So if I turn back to being human, surely she'll take notice of me, won't she?
We'll know eventually.
Well, that's true, but... where should I go when I become human? I wonder where she'd like to go. An amusement park, a movie theater, a fancy cafe, shopping. What do you think?
I feel like my bond with Morgana is growing deeper. That's what I think. The Magician, rank 3. Now he can do follow-ups.
All right.
Well, it is the evening time. It'll be fine. So, let's go ahead and create some stuff.
Okay.
Can never have too many lockpicks, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Just create whatever you'd like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some more proficiency there. Ah, back to the Velvet Room.
You have expelled one who was stained in vanity. You are now one step closer to your rehabilitation. It's a delightful thing indeed.
Our master is pleased. You should be honored, inmate.
However, that man's remarks are concerning. It seems another has made their way into the metaverse.
Who could it be?
That is beyond my knowledge. But your rehabilitation is progressing smoothly. That is for certain. May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. I have high hopes for you.
And my bond with Igor is going up. For the Fool rank.
All right.
It's Kitagawa. Other than that, his demeanor seems to have softened a bit. Is that the change of heart?
Could be.
I see. I was curious and looked into Kamoshida as well. It's as if he was an entirely different person. Will the same be true for Sensei? I'm sorry to have taken your time. That's all I wanted to tell you. Good. Oh, I'll try asking him about the black-masked intruder from the palace when the time is right. Goodbye then. This time for sure.
Yeah.
Hmm.
In the end.
Jeez.
Hmm?
Do you know the answer?
Do you know which author LeBlanc borrowed from? In this case, it would be Arthur Conan Doyle.
This is it.
Well done.
The author of Sherlock Holmes, Arthur Conan Doyle.
Nice going.
Aha, knowledge rank 3. We are now scholarly.
All right.
Yep. Oh yeah. Actually,
Oh? I'm glad you're safe.
hey. Okay, let's go.
If cats disappeared from the city, request received.
Hey.
So, to start this, basically, because this is an automatic mission, What we're going to want to do is go to Yangan Jaya. So let's go. We're going to go to the back streets.
Hey, hey!
And we're going to want to come up here and talk to these two.
Hey!
You mentioned cats? That is worrying. I know who.
Well then.
So the next place we want to go is near the bathhouse. What we're looking for is this guy.
Hey!
About the cat. That's terrible. Ryoko Aino.
Let's go.
Now that you have your target, you need to make sure everyone's on board with the mission. Summon them to the hideout for a vote. And we will do that soon. But not just yet. Ryuji. Yeah, let's go hang out with Ryuji. Gotta go hang out with our best bud, right?
This has gotta be it. By the way,
For this one, we want to choose protein powder.
wanna get going?
And now we unlocked a new area.
Morning.
Nice.
For real? Huh?
For this one, we want to do... You seem conflicted. So he's an asshole? Chariot, rank 5.
All right.
We're really getting up there.
See ya.
Don't worry, I got you.
You're back.
Alright, next thing we're going to want to do is check the TV. Confessions of crime are the A, queen of evidence, B, jewel of evidence. With this one, we want queen of evidence.
Nice going!
A little extra knowledge. And let's go ahead and do a crossword puzzle. A type of outdoor allergy should be pollinosis. P-O... Let's see, I think it's L-L... And let's see, where is that? E-N... And then O-S-I-S. Pollinosis. This is an allergic reaction that triggers when pollen makes contact with membranes in the nose or eyes. It primarily causes sneezing, runny nose, and itchiness. These symptoms came to rise whenever English farmers harvested their pastures, leading to the nickname for pollinosis, hay fever, to become more commonplace.
All right.
I see. Nice.
Now that we've done that, we want to go to Shibuya to Station Square.
Please consider what I have to say.
Yeah, good idea. I want to be a politician.
And while our society appears to be prosperous, many of our young people are quietly suffering. They lack jobs, security, savings. The next generation will lead us into the future, and yet they have no plan for how to arrive there.
Watch where you're going, you little shit. You bumped into me, you old goat.
This isn't good.
Let's mediate.
Yes, let's. Good citizens, please stop fighting. What is the point of bickering over such a trivial matter?
This is none of your business. Yeah, seriously, just shut up. What's with this guy?
Now, if you'll please excuse me, I must return to my speech. Together,
we can create a bright future for the next generation.
Ugh. God, so righteous. That really annoys me. Enough of your arrogance, no good Torah!
What?
As if anyone would actually vote for you! Are you planning to embezzle funds again? Or maybe criticize one of your constituents again? You criminal!
No, that was all in the past. I've gone and done it again.
Oh, let's see. That's campaign obstruction.
Yes, but I cannot say that to the crowd before an election. Regardless, whenever someone calls me no good Torah, I panic. I went through quite an ordeal 20 years ago. Let me explain. I used to be a member of the National Diet. I was elected during the rise of the Kuromoto children. We were backed by powerful Diet members. This was about 20 years ago. I was very inexperienced back then, both as a politician as well as a human being. That inexperience led me to be involved in a series of major political scandals. People refer to my blunders as no good Torah's 3 strikes. The first was being caught missing a legislative meeting to take a personal vacation. Then, I was accused of embezzling a large sum of money from the party, giving me 2 strikes. Finally, I called a voter an idiot at an open forum, which resulted in scandal and strike 3. I was out and branded a washed-up politician. You said you wanted to become a member of the Diet. But do you see the man before you?
A questionable background, accused of embezzlement. However, he has conviction and wants to change the world. Public speaking skills could be useful to the Phantom Thief, so I'll make a deal with
Do
him.
you really want to receive my guidance?
You seem to have conviction.
I'm happy to hear that. However, everyone says I have no chance to get elected. So why come to me?
I like your technique.
You mean giving speeches? I'm afraid I'm not so great that you'd be able to learn anything. The most important part about giving a good speech is believing in yourself. Perhaps one day I will believe in myself again. But you sure got me there. You're a strange young man. Very well. If learning how to give a great speech is what you seek, then I'd be happy to instruct you. In exchange, I would like for you to continue assisting me. Let's get started, shall we?
I've made a deal. I am running out of time, so I'm probably going to skip through a lot of this chatting here.
An adult.
In fact, I'm just going to do this. And we get the Sun Confidant.
All right. Let's pursue your... Oh my, we've been talking...
Yeah, let's call it quits.
You...
Of course.
Well then, I shall see you again soon.
All right.
Hello?
I gotta call the video here. So when we return, we continue on with May 27th. Until then, I'm Zero X. We'll see you in the next one.